Hi, I'm Gab Carlton.
I'm Rob Sams. How you doing?
And welcome back to our next video in the series of videos that we're putting together for you. And today we actually thought that we might just have a quick chat about thinking groups, because it's a topic that some people have come to us and asked about. And so, Rob, what is a thinking group?
Good question. It's so our thinking groups have been going for about 6 months now, and we've got a few set up around in Australia, in Newcastle, the Central Coast, Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. And the thinking groups are really a forum of, I suppose, like-minded people, but people from different backgrounds and different industries.
Yep.
But with a common interest of sharing our thinking. So, Gab, maybe you talk through, sort of a typical day in the life of a thinking group.
Okay. Well, usually it just depends on. There's usually one of us that kind of I don't want to use the term oversee it, because
No.
it's about a community. It's about just a group of us.
Yeah.
But you and I kind of started the ball rolling.
Yeah.
So some of us do them in the morning.
Yep.
I know we do in Sydney and in
Newcastle
and Central Coast. In Melbourne, they have them in the afternoon.
Drinks after work.
But in the mornings, so for me, I prefer the breakfast, which, eating and having a conversation. What better way to start a morning?
Throw in a coffee and life's good.
Yeah, absolutely. So usually what we do is there's no agenda. It is really about an organic conversation, but one thing we do is provide a topic. And it's kind of a topic that we like to sort of, get people thinking about, what does that mean? And it's not always about just safety perspective. It can be organisational,
Yes.
It can be about culture, it could be human resources, it could be anything, but it's more of a holistic what if. And what are some of the topics? I'm just trying to think of the top of my head. What are some of the topics that you've kind of brought?
Yeah, well, so we've talked, for example, about what is an effective leader.
Yes.
Sometimes we've picked a blog. One of the blogs we might have written, or someone else has written. It might be an article from a paper. It might be a book or something like that.
Yeah.
So the topic kind of helps us get the discussion going. But what's quite interesting is how often it can go off in various different directions,
which is the best bit.
Exactly, and I guess that's what Gab meant by no agenda and being an organic discussion. It's around thinking takes us into various different places. So we come, with an idea, we can do some pre-thinking, but really the idea is to get together and have a good old chat.
Yeah, or what Rob Long talks about, communities of practice.
I think that's a great point. Yeah. It will always be, in our mind anyway, an opportunity for people to get together and share.
Yeah.
That's probably the key point.
Absolutely. So if you're absolutely interested, I know on the RiskX blog site you've put together a little intro on thinking groups as well. But make comments down, contact us directly. We're happy to have a chat. If you're interested in even putting a group together in your area and there's not one in your area, please come and have a conversation with us, because that's what we love to do.
Absolutely.
And we hope that's kind of given you a little bit of an insight into what it is. The best way to find out, either go and make one or go and attend one.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Thanks very much. We hope you enjoyed, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.